I'm now going to give you some techniques for improving your listening skills. It is hard to listen to someone speaking in another language, trying to read some questions in your own language and try to answer in English as well. But there are some techniques that are here to make it a wee bit easier for you. One of the key in listening is the more vocabulary you know, the better it is, because you're not allowed to have a dictionary. And even if you had a dictionary, you don't necessarily know how to spell the words in French, so it may not help you. First of all, when you first receive the paper, it is a good thing for you to split your paper into one side you've got your notes, one side you've got the answers, which means that while you're listening to the person talking, you're not trying to answer your questions at the start. You are actually writing down as many words as you can in French or in English or in the language which is easier for you, which is going to help you for each question. And then afterwards, when you've got time, you write them down in English, you write your answers down in English. Second things to do is read the presentation sentence and you know what you're going to hear about. So for example, while in France you meet Maryse, who comes from Lyon. She tells you about her everyday life. So it gives you a first idea of what you're going to hear about, as I said, but then in your head you start thinking, okay, where she lives, everyday life. So you kind of start thinking about vocabulary which is going to be in this hearing. After that, you highlight your keywords. Okay, so for each of the questions, highlight the words you think are going to be the words you're going to focus on to know when that person is talking and giving you the answer for the questions. So it makes it easier for you to focus and to know exactly where to get the answers. Once you've got highlighted your keywords, you translate them into French. You may not know all of them, or you may know a word which is quite similar but not exactly the same. It doesn't matter. It would still be good for you to know what to focus on. So write as much as you can or as little as you can as well. After that, once you're listening, then you take notes. As you can see in here, it's just some words related to the questions and to the answer. Written, and here is written in French, but it could be written in English as well. And only when you're sure that your answers are correct, so it can be after the first hearing, the second hearing, third hearings, there's no pressure on you, you actually write your answers. Okay, you answer the question, but take your time and please make sure your answers make sense, because otherwise you may lose points.